We are going whale shark diving.
Alright, good. As I said, now these mouse are being cleaned every day, so you can use them without any problems. Just to make sure that they fit your face. If you put them on your face without the strap, just go to any other area in the world where you're allowed to snorkel with them. You have to drive for like an hour and a half, or 2 hours or more even to get to the area, and then we start looking for the whale sharks. If you're talking about the Lingo Reef in Australia, Peru, the Galapagos Islands, even the Cancun area on the Caribbean side of Mexico, it's 40 miles out where we find the whale sharks, and actually once we get there we then start looking for them. Here, 10 minutes, boom, and we start looking for them. They could be anywhere. Every day is very different. We don't know how many animals are in the area on a daily basis, and we don't know where to find them. It literally is a case of a safari every day, driving out and trying to find them wherever they are, and then we get ready to go in the water as well. Now, in terms the animals are in their natural habitat, and they don't necessarily stay still in one area. They do keep on swimming, could go roughly about 6 kilometers, 5 miles per hour, which doesn't seem that fast when you're running around in the city, but in the water they know what they're doing, and you might have to start with us today. Today it's super calm, so there's not too much current that we have to fight against, because the whale sharks, as I said, in this area are feeding, and to make it easier for themselves, they actually swim against the current to let all the food move in their mouths a lot easier as well. So yeah, what we're dealing with here is a beautiful animal that is coming here knowing that there's lots of food and that they're safe in this area as well. The reason for the whale sharks to stay particularly in this spot over here is because we have roughly about 1,600 different types of plankton in this area, all coming in from the Sea of Cortez. So we have a beautiful biodiversity here attracting all sorts of things. We've seen humpback whales in the area, blue whales, sperm whales, orcas, false orcas, pilot whales, manta rays, devil rays, cow-nose rays, common dolphins, bottlenose dolphins, the whale sharks as well. And of course with that, lots of sardines and mackerel, all this kind of thing is here because they know there's so much food, there's no need to go anywhere else. What they're looking for is plankton, microscopic organisms that float about in the ocean. It's the bottom of the food chain, so everything that is bigger is actually looking for plankton. Very important, not just for the animals, for us as well. It produces oxygen, so we do need to keep plankton alive. And the whale shark is one of those big animals that feeds off the tiniest organisms. Plankton is very much attracted to light. So if you've been on diving excursions, know what the strokes below, you might have seen that it attracts the plankton, so the manta rays come. In this area, we don't need all of that nonsense. No, we've got the sun. So the plankton goes right to the surface, and this is where the whale sharks find it as well. So they come here, just swimming around at the surface, opening their mouth like this, where you would be very quick inside, and let all the water flow through and filter out whatever they want, which is plankton or tiny, tiny, tiny fish. That's all they want. They are the biggest fish out in the open ocean, but just one tiny thing, so no snorkelers, don't you worry. Okay. Their mouth is very big as well, of course, but their throat is only about tennis ball size. So even if you were to get too close to their mouth, they would close their mouths before you actually get to be Jonah at the end. Right? They are easily irritated, so we want to make sure that we actually keep a distance of these guys as well to avoid that they actually take off, go down to the bottom, which is not really far away from us over here. But also we want to make sure that they actually get to grow big and strong. The whale shark is a fish that grows up to a size of 60 feet, 20 meters roughly. We don't really see a lot of those animals anymore. It's more around 50, 55, which is still big. But in this area particularly, we're dealing with juveniles. So it's about 66% of males that we have here, and they have a size of 10 to 29 feet, more or less. So it's still a big fish here, even though they're juveniles. But the reason for them to be here is, as I said, just food. There's no mating going on, no finding friends, no breaching, no hugging or anything. It really is just food. So they grow big and wonderful. They don't really have a lot of defense mechanisms in their body apart from potential speed, and they can go down to about 6,000 feet of depth to avoid getting in the hands of predators. Like 1,000 feet? 2 kilometers, yeah, of depth. That's spin. Yeah, beautiful fish, but this is it. They can go down to the depth, and they've got their size to defend themselves. So we do need them to grow big and strong to fend off anything that is bigger, like orcas, for example. Their only natural predator is actually orcas. Humans are all around, of course, but orcas is the only thing that actually comes closer to the animal and does actually attack them, which is why they need size to fend off all the other animals that they're producing. So here they really literally spend about 8 months a year feeding and feeding and feeding, rummaging the fridge all day long. They filter roughly about 10,000 liters of water in 1 hour to grow big enough. So you get to see that today. Woo!
There's no orcas.
Well, we have seen orcas recently out by the island of Espiritu Santo, which is a wonderful sight. But the good thing about this area is, as you've noticed, it's very shallow. The maximum depth here is actually a full-length wave shark, 60 feet, 20 meters. Usually when we are swimming, we actually can't see the bottom as well. So it's way too shallow for orcas to do their business. They're very smart, very powerful, and work in pods as well, but this area is too shallow for them to do their work. So here, we can go in without worrying about sea snakes or orcas or humble squid falling down. It really is just very shallow. You can see the sand below, some shells, or maybe some rays down below, stingrays, anything. So nothing to worry about. It is a beautiful calm area where we can just enjoy the beauty of the ocean. We might be lucky to see some dolphins in the area, turtles, or as a humpback. We've seen sea lions in this area as well. What we concentrate on, of course, is however the wave shark. Right? Good. Now, as I said, every day it is very different. We never know what we have in this area until we're actually there. In terms of numbers of animals, how they behave, and visibility as well. Every day here changes, even with a space of 2 hours. We could be in a completely different area, or we could have a very different visibility depending on the currents and what they bring in here in terms of food. The area generally is not as clear, or the visibility is not like you might have seen on Instagram with all these wonderful apnea models posing next to the wave shark, purely because here feeding means there's lots of food. We've got a lot of animals in this area, so they come here just for that. And the more food is in the area, the more murky it gets. At the same time, you see the beach over there is very close as well. Being close to, of course, the beach, there's a bit of movement as well from the sand below us as well. So I don't know what it's going to be like until I'm actually in the water with you as well. So that's like today. And in terms of animals, in terms of numbers, we have counted about 89 animals in this area last year. Not on the same day, but overall in a season of 7 months actually. 33 of those animals were new. So there's a good chance that we can see quite a few animals today. How many, however, I don't know. As I mentioned before, we don't tag them. The only way to find the whale sharks here is looking for a big dark shadow at the surface, their dorsal fin coming out, which is around over here, or their tail coming out. That's it. And I believe they found something. Oh wow, we're going to check this area out a little further. This area has a size of about 16,000 hectares, so it's quite big. And you've seen most of the boats that came in actually spread out to cover a bigger area, so we do help each other as well to find the animals out here. The idea is to find our own little animal, but if there's not too many around, we actually do work together with the other boats as well. So we see how that goes just over there in a moment. do a bit of both. Lots of beauty, but nothing too scary. There's some brown rubies up there as well, some pelicans, quite a lot going on here. Now, just due to that shoppiness, I think we are going to stay on the other side. If you look down, it is super clear down there. There's a ton of coral below.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's better there actually, but yeah, you do see some brown cards down here as well. But I think we're going to hop it on the other side, see how we do in terms of current, and see if we can actually make the rounds. If not, we're going to stay on the calmer side, where we're a little bit more protected from the wind and possibly elevate some sea lights over there. The ones that are actually lying flat on the rocks, that is a male. You can see that straight ahead on that rock, that is a male. Distinctively bigger, also bulkier, dark fur, and they have a bone on their forehead called the sagittal crest, which is something that they use to actually fight with each other. They bump their heads together and they've got sharp teeth to fight each other as well, particularly in mating season in the summer, to show off who's the stronger one of those. Now, there's usually one king of the castle out there keeping everyone else in line, but they seem to be all very, very calm now. During the day, as I said, they kind of rest more and digest the food that they look for early in the morning or late in the evening. If you see them kind of like propped up with their head tilted back, they try to make whatever is stuck in their throat go down smoother. So this little one that is up there is not sunbathing, it is actually just trying to get rid of whatever is stuck.
Oh, poor thing.
That's actually a juvenile over there. Yeah, and if you look down, this is a very shallow area. Again, make sure that you keep your fins at the surface, just to avoid that you could get lost. Lots of fish down here, some starfish as well. We've got the crown of thorns, we've got some cushion starfish, and lots of other beauty out there as well. Okay. Yeah, there's some playing out here, so if you want to, we can go in the water and join that action out there.
Yes.
We are gonna go all in together, yeah. As a group, we don't have to take turns over here, but just stay with me, please. I know there's another group out there.
Run away. You say you wanted to. You wanna go back. You wanna go back to a place where we
This
Sweet.
is our lovely self-service buffet. What we have over here today is ceviche. This is triggerfish ceviche. We've got an abundance of triggerfish over here. The light blue one that has a fin at the top and that's floating. So lots of those. And we've got a restaurant make the ceviche for us. It's a fresh fish salad with tomato, cucumber, onion. Sorry, I'm just thinking. What else is in there? Salt and pepper, lime juice, and cilantro coriander. So it's really nice and fresh, lots of protein in there. The Mexican way to go with the ceviche is grab a plate, grab a tostada, fill up the tostada and try to eat the whole thing before it breaks because it's very juicy over here as well. We've got burritos on the green plate. We have cheese and bean burritos, and on the red one it's beef and potato. They're homemade flour tortillas. So we've got a lady making them for us in the morning. So now, normally the pelican that you see down there, like all hidden by itself or kind of cuddled up in itself, this is usually a sign that there's wind coming or that they try to protect themselves from whatever is coming in terms of weather. So if you see pelicans like all huddled up together, this is usually a sign of wind, which tomorrow I believe there is 17 knots or 16 knots that we're expecting, something like 35 kilometers per hour. Yeah.
So we got a really good day today.
Yes.
Yesterday was like overcast and cloudy.
Yesterday was overcast. It was nice, but it was overcast. We had quite a few animals as well, but this is just something else. You've got the sun, you've got the beauty of the colors, and lots of whale sharks and the sea lions playing, which again doesn't happen like that every day. We do have a few days of those where they're really just like super curious and playful, more so on the island because like November, October, November time, this is when the juvenile, like the ones that were born at the end of May, beginning of June, get curious and go on the water as well. But yeah, here it's more the older ones that we play with. Definitely. Good, we're gonna pick up some speed again.
Y esas palabras son como me gustas.
Let's do a little walkthrough of our Airbnb rental. Huh? Emily's getting changed over there. Woo! It's the front entrance. Super cool. Little porch. The main living room area. Very nice kitchen. Number one bathroom. Go downstairs here. This is where Jen and Jason were. The garage. Downstairs bedroom. Full bath. So that's the first bathroom. Backyard has a laundry back there. Then we go up the mini stairs. There's a second bathroom on this floor. Another room here with a bathroom. Double beds. Hey, you guys, have you locked the upstairs yet? Good. And where Emily and I were. A bathroom here. This is bathroom number 4. And upstairs yet. Hopefully this is unlocked. Yes. Bathroom number 5. And this is the upper deck patio with a hot tub right there. Oops, locked, but hot tub. And this is our view. Pretty amazing today. No wind, perfectly calm today. There's a patio, drink cart. Little bar and grill over here. Pretty sweet.
Alright. So we say after me. So we say.
I like to lay in my house, hear the wind outside.
In the shallow shallows, in the shallow shallows, in the shallow shallows.
Apparently I'm dumb.
Whoa, Jeff! Oh my god.
Are you okay? Sweetie, are you okay? Cactus? Oh god. Okay.
Did you actually get spiked? Wow, you're lucky you didn't lean a little bit more.
It's close. My backpack got it.
Whoa.
Oh my god, I was so close.
Hi, Cactus.
You were
Oh, you got the shakes, don't you?
Yeah. I hurt my butt.
Yeah? As long as you didn't spike your butt.
Yeah.
Oh, you were all sorts of close to being spiked.
Whew. Oh, babe.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Oh my god.
Are you alright? Okay, so they have a little bit of not poison, but okay, what do you need? Okay, done.
Cactuses?
Yeah, no more falling in cactuses.
I really think we're in the clear after this.
Little steps. Oh my god, I see it. Right there.
I don't see it.
Oh yeah.
Step. Just head straight down, man. Over here.
Oh my god. Oh my god. There he goes.
Yep.
Oh my god.
That looked like a baby. That really looked like a baby. How big are babies?
Sea lion.
A sea lion playing with him?
Sea lion or dolphin?
It's a sea lion.
How many years have you been doing this?
How
Many years?
many years?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah, see.
Oh, 44. All year, but I'm working with the well for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first time I'm see well, maybe I have a 7 all year.
Yeah.
My grandpa, he's living in from the beach in the other bank,
Uh-huh.
and the well is across the border. And every day, in the season well, I'm see the well in from the beach. But I'm working with Marcos for 12 years.
12 years. Wow.
But I have a other boat.
Mm-hmm.